In just 2 months of starting my new business, I made over $30,000. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I made over $30,000 in my first 60 days of business that I started with less than $500 and just a handful of skills. So if you're thinking of starting a business, or you are struggling to grow your business, or sales are not coming your ways, this video is for you. Let me share with you briefly about my journey if you are meeting me for the very first time. In 2012, I started my fashion business, and for many years, I tried to build a brand that I was proud of, Don Larry. But the reality of running that business wasn't as glamorous as I imagined. That is the story for another day. Fast forward to 2023, after a decade of struggles, trying, I reached a point where I lost interest in my business altogether. I felt like my passion for fashion was fading. I was tired, I was upset, I was hungry, I cried. I questioned whether I should just give up. It wasn't making the money that I needed, to be honest with you, and I didn't feel fulfilled anymore. So I had to make a very hard decision and step away from the business. But instead of quitting, instead of wallowing in defeat, I turned to God and I asked God for direction, and everything changed. So in 2024, just a few months after I, shut down everything, I started a brand new business. That is my personalized printing business with less than $500. And within just months of starting that business, everything changed. It became more successful than I ever imagined. So if you're in a similar situation, if you feel like your business is not working anymore, if you are burnt out, you are frustrated, you are overwhelmed, it doesn't mean that it is over for you. It might just be God leading you to something new. So today I'm going to be showing you how I went from struggling for years to making $30,000 in my first 60 days of a new business. And I'll walk you through the lessons that I learned about trusting God, starting small, and embracing the business. You see, building a successful business comes down to 5 elements, which is the seller, the buyer, the product, the connection, and the faith. All of these 5, they revolves around a successful business, and if any of this is missing or out of sync, the business will not thrive. In fact, the business will crash. Let me break each of these down for you in 5 steps. The first step is about the seller, which is you or me. As the seller, you need to identify your gifts and strengths. You are the foundation of the business, and God has given each of us unique talents, gifts, and experiences that He wants, that He expects us to use. So there is something unique about everyone. There's something unique about you, and you just need to discover that and know your strength. Think about it. What are the skills that you have that could serve other people? What can you offer that someone will pay for? Is it tutoring? Is it teaching? Is it writing, crafting, consulting, cooking, baking? In my own case, after I closed down my fashion business, I spent some time reflecting on what I was naturally good at. I am a creative person and I love crafting. I love making handmade stuff. So I went on marketplaces like Etsy, Amazon, and eBay to research. So I went on researching what handmade products are popular and the one that sells all year long, because I didn't want to niche down this time around. So that was when I discovered this personalized printing business. I had no previous experience on how to make all these gift items. I have never made anything before, even though I loved crafting. But knowing my strength, I know this is something I can do because of my interest in crafting. So once I made up my mind that, okay, this is what I want to do, the next thing I did was I came on YouTube. I searched for videos on how to personalize items, how to print on t-shirts, how to print on bags, how to print on mugs, how to use all this machine, different methods. And I spent about 4 weeks researching, learning, and planning. So I got the basic equipment, which is the heat press machine and a few materials, and I created sample product. So as a seller, you need to think deeply about what you enjoy doing and that can solve a problem or a need. Your own gift might be teaching, baking, organizing, creating. It is your job to step out in faith and use those gifts to build something valuable. In my own case, like I said, I enjoy anything handmade and craft, and I turn that into a product that people need and they are ready to buy. So the second step is about the buyer. Who are you called to serve? The buyer is the person God has called you to serve. Your business is not just about making money, it's about solving problems for real people. So you ask yourself, who am I going to serve? What problem can I solve for them? So let's say you want to start a cleaning business, for example. Your buyer might be busy parents who don't have time to clean their homes. Or maybe you are selling handmade soap or products. The buyers could be people who want something natural, something personalized, eco-friendly products. So the key is to understand who your audience are and genuinely care about serving them, not just about making profit. So in my own case, my buyers, they are people who love unique and personalized gift items. I hope that is making sense. If you are finding value in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. So I've talked about you as the seller and then the buyer. So the third step is about the product or service. What are you offering? Your product or service is the solution you are offering to your buyer's problem. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need to add value to their life. So we have three types of products. We have the physical product, the digital product, and the service base. So ask yourself, what problem am I solving for my buyer? Is my product or service truly meeting their needs? And what type of product can I create? So let's say you are selling a product like custom-made t-shirts. The value might be giving people a unique way to express themselves. If you are offering a service like tutoring, the value you are giving is helping the learners to succeed. And let's say you are offering a digital product. A digital planner might be the right solution to someone who is not organized. So whatever it is, make sure it is something that helps, heals, inspires, and that adds values to people's life. The fourth step is the connection, how you and your buyers are going to meet. You have identified your skills, you have identified a need or a problem that you want to solve, you have identified who your buyers are. You know what product you are creating that will add value to your buyers. So the next step is to know how to connect with your buyer. Because if there is no connection, sales is not going to happen. Your buyers will not know you exist. The connection is how you interact with your buyers. So this is where trust, communications, and feasibility comes into play. So no matter how great your product is, if people don't know about it or trust you, they won't buy it. So you ask yourself, where are my audience? Where can I find them? How am I going to connect with my audience? Am I making it easy for them to reach me, to find me, and to trust me? Going on social media for me was overwhelming when I started again. So I decided to focus on other platforms like Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. And I also use the word of mouth, which works like magic for me. I was posting on my WhatsApp status and the demand and sales was crazy. Like the sales started rolling in fast. I hit my first $7,000 in 30 days and that was a huge turning point for me. And within 2 months, I made $30,000 and since then, I have been earning a consistent $10,000 in revenue every month. So you need to find where your audience are. I realized that my customers are all over Etsy, Amazon, and on eBay because when I was researching, I can see how many sales those shops that are selling similar products that I want to be selling are making. So I focus my energy on those platforms. So for you, I don't want you to spread yourself too thin. Don't be everywhere. Decide on which platform you want to be. And moving forward, you can add more platform because growing on social media can feel overwhelming and there is no guarantee for fast growth or turnaround. So that was why I chose marketplaces like Etsy and Amazon. But if your whole audience are on social media, make it a priority to show up every day. So whether you are getting likes or not, just keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up, knowing that God will help and direct the right people to you. So you can also run ads, you can give away free resources, just be posting consistently valuable content, and in no time you will connect with your audience. So as you are planning, as you are researching, as you are learning before you launch, you need to decide where to connect with your audience, because that is how you're going to be making the sales. So you can use social media to share about your story, share how people can use your product, how your business help other people. You can post on TikTok, Instagram, and the likes. But we suggest that you have focus and choose just 2 platforms. I also use Pinterest to drive traffic to my Amazon and Etsy store. So you need to learn about keywords, hashtags, captions, how to list on Etsy if you're selling on platform like Etsy, how to list on Amazon so that your product can rank. There is a lot to learn. So when you are starting, take your time to research, to learn, and to plan. Step number 5 is to launch and keep God at the center of your business. True business success comes from aligning your work with God's purpose for your life. A business rooted in faith and guided by biblical principles will not only prosper but also create lasting impact. That is one of the lessons that I learned. You already know what you want to do. You know the steps you want to take. You know where your audience are, how to find them. The next step is to launch and have a positive mindset that I can do this. This will not fail. I'll be successful. And also have your faith in place. Commit your plans to God. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do and He will establish your plans. Before you make any decision, if you are a Christian, pray and seek for God's guidance. And another thing is, you have to serve with integrity. Run your business with integrity. Be honest, be transparent, and be fair in all of your dealings. Dishonest, cheating, cutting corners may bring temporary gain, but they don't align with God's will. So you have to have faith over fear. There were moments when I doubted myself that, oh my God, what if I fail again? When I was planning this business, because I'm a human and I think every entrepreneur faces this doubt. But I kept reminding myself that God was with me in the small step, in every step. I just need to take it one step at a time. Fear is real and it is absolutely normal to have fear because we are human beings. But when you have faith and put your trust in Him, fear will diminish. So if you are planning to start a business or revive your business that is not thriving, the first step is you as a seller, you must step into your role as the visionary. Understand your buyer deeply and serve them well. Offer a product or service that will solve a real life problem. Build genuine connection and relationship with your audience and customers. And lastly, step out in faith and keep God at the center of your business. When these pillars work together, when you align them with God's purpose for your life, your business won't just succeed, it will thrive in ways that bring glory to God and blessings to others. This is my testimony and I am so grateful to God. I hope I have inspired you with my story, and I want to thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any video you want me to make, leave it down in the comment section and share this video with other people, with your friends that might benefit from it. Until I see you in another video, do have a wonderful day. Bye.